Everyone from on Facebook and YouTube. This is Nick Coteau with my rundown for the part of the Star Wars movie marathon, which you can see on Disney Plus. And I just got done watching Return of the Jedi. Now, it's been a full year since the events from Empire that led to Han being encased in carbonite to Jedi. And during that time, the Empire is busy making a second, more deadlier version of the Death Star. Apparently, yeah, the first one was good. Second one should be just as deadly. It's like, they're going to be taking it down, right? But anyhow, those Empire and those people from the Empire going, yeah, we can still do it. Oh, we just heard that. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. And let's just say this time, yeah, the main person that's coming is, of course, the Empire to oversee the completion of the second Death Star. And Vader's was like, yeah, you're good with the men that you have. You better start going double time. And such before the Emperor comes here to finish checking out the place before we say, yeah, you're good. So during all that, then we had back on Tatooine our two favorite and Trappist droids, R2D2 and C3PO, basically are going to Jabba's palace to try and make some sort of bargain with a Hutt. Yeah, two droids against a Hutt. I don't think it's gonna go too well. Well, let's just say, yeah, after getting branded by the torture droid that it is, and basically having 3PO as a translator, what he's good at, um, a bush bounty hunter brings our fair Wookiee there could ever be, Chewbacca, and say, listen, I have a deal for you. I have the Wookiee, and I want the wanted ad for it. But then we find out later on that night, the bounty hunter is actually Princess Leia in disguise. And then the next morning or so, Luke comes appearing out of nowhere as a Jedi Knight. Highly doubtful that he basically went from Padawan to Jedi Knight in about 5 seconds. Whatever. Big, huge, epic battle with the Rancor. The Rancor gets beat, and they go underneath the Sarlacc pit. They go and they defeat Jabba and the Sarlacc, and then Han, Chewie, Lando, Princess Leia, and 3PO go meet up with the fleet, while R2 and Luke go to Dagobah to meet up with an old friend, good old Yoda, in which all of them were portrayed from the previous other two. And they pretty much, Yoda says, dude, I'm over 900 years old. I deserve to die in peace with be one with the Force. Anyhow, in which Pardon me. Um, Back at the Rebel Alliance ships that they have, they they got brand new intel from Bothan spies, in which I actually saw what Bothan looks like, and damn, wow, and from and they say, yeah, before we died, by the way, the Emperor's coming over to oversee the completion of this thing. You know, that. So they basically give out what the technical readouts of what the Death Star is, and such. So, and they somehow said, yeah, by the way, instead of trying to go and do the same thing that we did with the other one, yeah, you have to go through a power shaft into the main reactor, blow that sucker up. I would have been going, rah. Okay. And, but also there's a shield generator on a forest moon of Endor, which Han Solo, Chewbacca, well, the primary cast basically says, okay, yeah, we'll go down there, and during that and before that, we found out that, yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi basically lied, saying, but you said to, and which when Yoda died, you know, Obi-Wan came out of the blue as ghost form, said, yeah, I sort of said the truth, a certain point of view ish. Did not really say, yeah, I sort of lied about that. I'm sorry, my bad. Nope. Being all good. Well, anyhow, they go back. Luke sends Vader on the planet Moon. And, of course, you know, the person that portrays the Emperor, Ian McDermott, he's and such. But I also want to say this. And, of course, you know, the Emperor dies in Episode 7. Episode 6. After going down a shaft, and somehow when he goes down the shaft, basically a huge amount of energy expels out of the dang thing. And then, of course, big, huge, epic celebration that we see on 4 worlds: Coruscant, Naboo, Tatooine, and Bespin. And Endor, of course. You know, so 5 worlds. So, Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, gets a solid 8 out of 9. Stay tuned for The Mandalorian and the final 3 movies of the Skywalker trilogy. So, this is Nick Corto saying, catch you next time when I do a full-blown review for The Mandalorian series that's on Disney Plus. And Chewie, punch it!